First and foremost for me is to grow the membership, and I don't know if would be my motto or my tagline, but unless we have membership, the rest of it doesn't matter. We can't defend the rule of law with a voice that's powerful. We can't support access to justice. We can't defend the impartiality of the judiciary if we don't have the strength of our membership. But now that the CLEs are included, the forms, the books, we can market that as value to the leaders of those agencies, even the court system, big firms, so they don't have to go elsewhere for those on top of the dues, and I think that will help us. I think it would be an opportunity for the assistant district attorneys, the assistant U.S. attorneys, to be a part of a community, whether it's in the sections or in the association at large, to develop their knowledge and skills and colleagues and connections in the profession. But I think it would certainly be good to have ombudsmen for the organization embedded, if you will, in the law schools through the faculty and the deans. There's one task force that I hope to form, a thing called the Medical Indemnity Fund. The Medical Indemnity Fund in New York is a fund that provides services for disabled children whose disabilities were at least the subject of a claim that they were victims of obstetrical malpractice. And so hospital systems and the insurance companies for medical providers kick into the fund, and the fund sustains these disabled individuals without regard to all of their future medical expenses and durable medical needs. And the fund is administered by someone who, takes the applications for the different things, but a court approves someone's eligibility for the fund in the context of the case. And that way, the hospital systems and the physicians or other medical providers are not quite as exposed to multi-million-dollar verdicts, because the future medical portion of any award or judgment is what is potentially astronomical and could bankrupt a hospital. In the last year or so, there have been a couple of occasions when the fund has been closed to new applicants, which was never supposed to happen, because it wasn't sure it would be able to cover the cost of the existing beneficiaries. And so I'm hopeful to find a group of lawyers that will study that and hopefully make sure that there is either appropriations or legislation that protects the solvency of the fund. So membership, the Medical Indemnity Fund. I care quite a bit about access to justice in rural communities, and I know the presiding judge of the 3rd Department, Elizabeth Gary, is a huge proponent of expanding the reach of legal services to those in the North Country and in parts of upstate New York that don't have access to lawyers, never mind the ability to manage their legal matters. So I'm hopeful to make another dent in that. I'm looking forward to collaborating with our other leaders, and it sounds corny, but serving the association at large and trying hard not to get derailed by political issues when the rule of law is under siege, when lawyers are attacked, when the legal profession or the judiciary is attacked. It will certainly be our mission to respond and speak with a voice that hopefully carries the weight of the entire organization and association. But I want to focus primarily on growing membership and making sure that the association is a professional home for people to become better lawyers.